But there's also a responsibility, I believe, and I think Joy believes this too. There is a responsibility we have to not try to sell you nonsense. That when the big brands are great, it's good and we like it. But when they're not great, I'm not going to try to pretend they're great. And I'm watching the Phoenix Suns last night. They would sweep the Lakers in 4 games if all 4 games were played in Los Angeles. The Lakers will not catch the Phoenix Suns for the next half decade. It's over. Forget the Warriors, and the Warriors are better than the Lakers too. The Phoenix Suns are better everywhere. First of all, defensively, they're long, they're versatile, they're athletic, they have a rim defender, they play 10 guys deep. They've got some veterans, but mostly 7 of their 10 players are in their prime. None of the Lakers' top 10 guys are in their prime. 7 of 10 for Phoenix are. They're a great defensive team, incredibly deep and versatile. Offensively, they have a Hall of Fame smart point guard. They have a lethal number 2 shooting scoring guard. They have a rim protector. I swear he can guard anybody on the floor, maybe a point guard. They get easy points down low. They're the best clutch team in the league. They're 9-1 in clutch situations, number 1 in the NBA. They have the highest field goal percentage in the league in clutch situations. So they're smart guys who get the ball to the right team. And unlike the Lakers, the Suns love their coach. The Lakers are Jurassic and old and outdated and tired. The bench is old. The starters are old. AD's brittle. Westbrook in crisis is a disaster. We have to be honest about this. The Phoenix Suns are the new power in the West. And if you look at the construct of their roster, they're not going away. They're going to get a new owner, hopefully. They've got a great coach. They've got length and athleticism. You, in any sport, ask yourself, is the core in their prime? The Phoenix Suns, outside of Chris Paul and Jay Crowder, everybody else playing is entering their prime. They're only getting better. What do they want, 17 straight now? I mean, they took the Warriors and Steph Curry apart last night. Now, these two teams will meet multiple times. In fact, I think they meet in the Bay Area here in a few days. Golden State has a chance to win. But LeBron now doesn't have the power to attract younger players to want to play with him. That's why he has to call Westbrook and Melo. Generationally, those guys still hold him in high esteem. The Devin Bookers, I'm not giving my brand to LeBron. Ayton, I'm not Mikal Bridges. What are we doing here? Now, we got Chris Paul. He's our Robin Hood. He's leading us to the promised land. But you look at Phoenix right now. We have to be honest in our business. Lakers aren't that interesting. They're not as deep. They're not as athletic. They're not as long. They don't love their coach. You just got to come to terms, if you're a Laker fan, you got to come to terms with this. You don't have a single player on that roster, elite player in their prime. And you're not going to change that trading deadline. We have to be honest in our business. There is a new sheriff in town. Okay, it's Phoenix. Like Milwaukee and Brooklyn, they're going to battle in the East. Maybe Philadelphia, they're going to battle in the East. Boston, get out of here. You're going to battle in the East. Washington, it's cute, but it's regular season. And in the West, the power is the Warriors and the Phoenix Suns. And it's going to be like that for half a decade. I'm not saying I won't talk about the Lakers when they get swept by Phoenix. I'll mention it on the show. But we got to be honest here. That team is incredible. Phoenix is good enough to lose multiple starters for stretches and just win games. Like, that's how good. You know a team is good. Lakers now have LeBron back, mostly, and they can beat bad teams. So, I'm all in on Phoenix. I found the Phoenix Warriors first quarter last night. It was like 35-31. If you watch that basketball and you think the Lakers can compete with that, you're lying to yourself. They aren't even close. They're 1,000 miles down the road from that. They got everything. The smart point guard, the devastating scorer, the athletic rim protector, multiple wing defenders, multiple three shooters, incredible chemistry, athletic and long and feisty and in passing lanes. And then offensively, they get cheap, easy points with Ayton. They have a pretty good bench. Not great, but a solid bench. They got everything. They have got everything. All right. Good stuff.